Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming my very first chit chat get ready with me. I don't really film get ready with me's because number one, I am very not confident about makeup and doing makeup, and I don't have a lot of makeup. Number two, I don't know, I just never got around to it. But here I am. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some anonymous questions, and I got a lot of good ones, so I'm excited to sit here and answer them while I get ready with you guys. I've already done makeup. If you want to know how I did this look, keep on watching. Let's get into the video. I have no makeup on right now. It is actually 1 p.m. and I'm filming this. I wish it was evening so I could have a nice glass of wine. Not that I drink alcohol that often, but just like, you know, chill out. But it's the middle of the day and I want to do it when I have natural lighting. So I have coffee right over here. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start off by putting sunscreen on. But I'm just using my viewfinder as my mirror, although I do have a mirror over here. So if I keep checking over there, it's because I'm just making sure I'm all blended. As you know, I'm gonna be answering questions that you guys asked me. Let's get into the very first question here. It is, what do you feed your dog? That's actually so funny. That's the very first question. So I feed him his kibbles, and then I mix that in with freeze-dried chicken as well as some yam that I cook, like that I boil. And so usually that's his breakfast and lunch, is kibbles mixed with some toppers and sweet potato and yam. I even match. I don't know how successful this is gonna be because I cannot multitask while doing makeup. Going into the second question, I also struggle to find the right underwear to pair with my leggings that are showing the thong line. What would you recommend? So I usually just wear a thong or a G-string to under my leggings. Sometimes if I'm wearing a really light pair of leggings that are just, you know, too thin and it's like color, then I'll just go commando, but I'll put a liner. And I did hear that liners help you with the camel toe if that's something that you struggle with. My recommendation is seamless underwear, so seamless thong, seamless stuff. And then if it's something that you just can't help, then just wearing nothing and then putting like a liner on the leggings is super helpful. This is so difficult without a mirror. So I think my foundation is pretty much all blended. Then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. This is gonna be so much makeup. I never wear this much makeup. So it should be kind of fun. So I usually always conceal under eyes and then around my nose. That's where I find to be most red. And then going into the third question, since you're Canadian, do you listen to Canadian rock bands like Nickelback? No, I do not actually. I just listen to like regular pop, some K-pop, just, you know, the mainstream music. I would say my taste in music is pretty mainstream. Blending my under eye, and I'm using a beauty blender. Okay, I think that's pretty much blended. I'll take it down to my neck just so that everything is more even. This is my view because I can't see. So I got my makeup, you guys, and my mirror. Okay, so I'm struggling. Yeah, I think that's pretty much good. Okay, so then going into the next question, how old do I want to be when I get married? I'm right now 23, turning 24 in November. Now I feel like my mom's gonna see this and freak out. I would say the age that I was thinking when I was younger, or like, you know, when you think about like what age you would get married, would be around 27. That's like a rough number that I would blurt out when people would ask me this question. Now that I'm older and I have, you know, a stable job, I have a good relationship, you know, I wouldn't mind earlier. I definitely wouldn't have kids until like much later though. But I'm going in with blush. The order is completely messed, but I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush. I'm not like the biggest blush addict, but just enough where I can bring a bit of color, especially because it's summer, you know? I feel like in summer you want to have a very glowy, dewy skin. In the winter, it's more like the matte look. Next question is, do you document your, okay, seriously? Skip. But the question was, do you document your hotness for the Library of Congress? I don't even know what that means, but next question, is Lululemon your favorite workout brand? I would say it's definitely, oh, I forgot to put on lip balm. I usually do this first. That way it can kind of, you know, hydrate my lips. Is Lululemon my favorite workout brand? Yeah, I would say it's definitely up there. It's one of the 3 brands of clothing that I have. It's just so comfortable. Like, I love Gymshark. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Gymshark. But the biggest difference with Gymshark and Lulu would be like, Lulu is more everyday wear, like whether I'm working out, whether I'm just chilling at home, like I'm always in my Lulus, whereas Gymshark is more like only for working out. Like, I don't find it so comfortable to just lounge out in. It's just like, I love it when I work out because it's like nice, it cinches you in, it's tight. And then I love Vitae. Vitae is kind of the in-between between Gymshark and Lululemon. It's like has some qualities of Lululemon where it's very, very soft, very buttery, comfortable, but also it does give that like support for working out. So those 3 I would say are the main 3 in my closet. Is Vitae, which I do have a code, I'll leave it down below if you want to shop. Putting on some highlighter on the high points of my face. Thoughts on PED use. So PED is pretty much, what does it stand for? Performance enhancing devices. I'm pretty sure that's what PED stands for. Let me Google that before. Yeah, performing enhancing drugs. So these are obviously like steroids, you know, human growth hormone, testosterone. Those are all different enhancing drugs. My thoughts on them, I don't really have thoughts on them just because I never used it. I don't really know anyone that uses it. What's my favorite food? If you're asking me what my favorite cuisine is, definitely Japanese and Korean are pretty much up there. I could eat Korean food obviously because I'm Korean, I can eat that every day. But I could also eat sushi and Japanese food every day. Those are my favorite. If I'm gonna go a little bit more out, I would love burgers. Like, I love burgers. I'm gonna go in with my brows now. Brows are always just I hate brows. I'm gonna have to do with this focused, so no questions here. Okay, I think it is somewhat looking better. Let me finish it. But back to the questions now. I find myself worrying about others a lot, which prevents me from wearing cute gym fits. How do you build the confidence to not give a fuck anymore? You know, I think this is just, it's just so common. I would say there's no one that feels 1000% confident in the gym. Sometimes I will put on something and be like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. The biggest, most important message here is, who cares? Like, I think the more I'm in the gym, like even when I used to film in the gym, like I'll be like, oh, everyone's judging me and they're looking at me. They're so busy doing their own thing. I see guys shirtless, like flexing from the mirror. I'm like, they don't care. Like, why should I care? And it's a mentality of like fake it till you make it in that sense, where you just need to tune everyone out, you know? It's always the first time that you're kind of looking around like, is everyone looking at me? Like, I'm wearing a sports bra and shorts, like, but no one cares. Like, seriously, everyone is so focused on just improving themselves, trying to make themselves look better, that they're not judging or they're not looking. Aside from having that cute gym fit, having a plan going into the gym makes such a big difference, right? If you are awkwardly walking around like, what am I doing? And then you also feel not as confident in the outfit, the whole experience is going to feel that much more nerve-wracking and anxiety-filled. So it's about making sure that you have a purpose, you know what you're doing, you mind your own business, put your earphones in, play some bomb-ass music, and just get your shit done. Easier said than done, but I think it kind of does in the beginning. You need to just push yourself and think less and do more. That's always my motto with my clients, with you guys, is think less and do more. What's my favorite song? I actually don't have a favorite song right now. I've been listening to a lot of throwback songs the past few days. Also, I haven't listened to Blackpink's new song, but I feel like I would really like it. So maybe that one if I listen to it. Who do I miss the most? Who do I miss the most? Interesting. Probably my family in Korea, because I haven't seen them since 2016. So all of my family, everyone except for my immediate family, so my mom and my dad, live in Canada. Everyone else is in Korea. My sister's in New York. So I haven't been able to visit Korea because of the pandemic, and then now that things are open, I was gonna go this year, but I got kind of carried away with work. I went on some other travels, so I'm definitely gonna go next year. I'm so excited to do like an epic Asia trip next summer with some friends as well. How do I get my legs to get skinnier? I have muscle tone plus fat. I would like to slim down. The biggest, most important thing, I think everyone knows it at this point, hopefully everyone knows it, is that you can't spot pick where you want to reduce fat, right? So doing less squats doesn't mean you're targeting fats in your leg or the fat in your leg. Doing abs does not mean you are burning the fat in your core. So that's the most important thing. So really, if you want to slim down, you need to focus on lowering your overall body fat percentage. That comes from nutrition. A lot of it comes from what you're putting into your body, but also just having a workout program that you can follow that will deliver the results that you need to see this. A big mistake that a lot of people try to do is they try to do everything in one workout. They're trying to do cardio, they're trying to do strength training, they're trying to lose fat, but they're also trying to build muscle all in one program, and that just gets overwhelming. You're kind of counteracting each other. So it's important to know which one is your #1 priority. Stick with that, and then once you see that results, then you can kind of shift your workout phase into a different goal. Okay, let's go into the next question while I curl my lashes. So curl my lashes, I'm gonna put on mascara. While I do this, I'm gonna answer the next question. How long did it take for me to reach my goal if you have already? So one thing that I notice is goals you never reach your goal. And as sad as that may sound, it's actually pretty powerful, because that just means that your fitness journey is ongoing. There is, no end. And I think the more you understand that, the more you're gonna really learn to love the process of going to the gym. But I have been working out for about 5 years now, pretty consistently. I started university and I've been doing it since. I would say right now in this part, I still have obviously goals. I'm not fully there yet. However, my focus has kind of shifted. I've been playing a lot more volleyball to the point where I don't have time to work out. Like, I play volleyball about 2 to 3 times a week, and I try not to overlap my workouts on the days that I train or I play volleyball. And so that leaves me like only a few days, including rest days. So that's been my biggest struggle right now, is I have a lot of goals in the gym, but I've just not been making that priority, because my priority in the summer is kind of playing volleyball, improving that, playing lots of grass and doing that. I'm very, very, very happy with where I am right now. Like, in terms of physique, in terms of strength, I'm happy. I think the reason why I don't stress so much going to the gym is because I just understand a good balance, right? And for me right now, like, being in the gym 5 times a week is not a priority. It's trying to enjoy summer, trying to do outdoor things that I can't do once the rain starts here. And then once it does, I'm gonna be back in the gym nice and strong, and I'll have very specific goals to get me to a place where I feel really, really happy and confident. It took me definitely, at least a few years to get everything down. Like, I do wish I had a trainer in the beginning, although I had some amazing friends that helped me, because that would have just expedited the process much more faster. But I'm very, very happy, and I wouldn't do what I'm doing now if I didn't love it. Why doesn't Jason play COD with me? I know who you are, and you gotta talk to him. I don't know, man. I'm pretty much done my makeup. I don't know what else I do. I'm gonna get my lip. Let me get something for my lips, actually. I have like 2 more questions. I miss you. Don't know who you are, but I miss you too. I have definitely not been seeing as many people as I would like. I do really stick with my personal bubble, which is, my volleyball friends, my high school friends. That kind of has stuck with me till now. So I think as I'm getting older, that circle is getting smaller and smaller. And as much as, I'm like, oh, I want to like meet new people and I want to do more things, I'm very, very happy with the people that I have. And I think it's just important to have, less is more. Less is truly more when it comes to friends. I spray my, what do you call this? Setting spray. Woo! You just want to make sure you move your hair, because it does kind of make your hair look greasy. And I think that's everything. Let me just make sure I got through everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this is so much fun. I just love chit-chatting. Made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any further questions, leave them down below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!